What is up, you guys? Give me just a second here. Go. We all good? We all good? Looks like we are. Sounds like we are as well. Everybody can hear all right? What's up, guys? How'd everybody do today? Beautiful, beautiful day in the chat. Arco says, yeah. Quiet on your end. Why is that, Sean? 50% on the account is insane, Tarnbeer. Insane. Yeah, actually, to start this off, probably just going to go over the trade that we took for today. We were done within the first 3 minutes of the day. Absolutely beautiful price action from Tesla. We were watching this 250.73 low from Friday off of open, and we ended up getting a push while the market was actually selling off. So InQ had made a new pre-market low on the first candle of the day, while Tesla had a red to green candle. We actually ended up pushing here, but this next candle we ended up giving it right back up, and we were coming down very, very aggressively, even compared to the market. Market was still, let's see, so we can look at these side by side here. Market was still green. Oh shoot. Thank you, Tarnbeer. Thank you. I forgot I had it that zoomed in. Yeah, so Tesla ended up having a red to green off open here while the market actually made a new pre-market low. And what I wanted to check real quick, I'm fairly confident that, oh boy, where are we at? Okay, yep. So this is the 931 candle. Market actually was, market was selling off on the first candle of the day. We had a red to green on the market on the first candle. Second candle, we ended up coming back down at 931 with another red to green. Tesla obviously got very aggressive here to the downside. We got our entry right around 250.80, and Tesla ended up breaking right away. First target was the 250 break. We ended up scaling out of half of our position here below 249, and then the rest of the position we ended up selling at the 932 candle below 248.25. So we got a very, very nice sell on this. It was a beautiful play. 14.7% within the first 2 minutes of open. You really can't ask for much more than that. And yeah, we got to be done very, very quickly to start off the week. Tesla obviously ended up tanking the rest of the day here, but either way, as scalpers, as day traders, our goal is not to catch the entire move. Our goal is to make super solid plans, execute those plans as well as we possibly can, and take our money when it's easily handed it to us. And Tesla basically handed it to us on a silver platter today. But yeah, that makes Green Streak day 12. Beautiful start to the week. And now that we went through that, we can go ahead and get into the rest of this lesson here, which is the charting session. So obviously going to be going through my watch list A to Z here and finding what setups we like for tomorrow. And before we do that, I want to see what news we have for tomorrow. So 10 a.m. we have Jolts, which is something that I am typically watching out for. I either want to be done well before 10 or I want to be waiting until this news is released. So hopefully the case is that we can be done before 10, but if not, it is what it is. Just something to mention, we do have Jolts tomorrow at 10. By the way, you should have seen Apple today as well. It was a straight flush. Let's see. I haven't even checked out Apple. Wow. Yeah, this thing tanked as well. Honestly, though, there's nothing on Apple that I would have really been paying attention to. Possibly this like, what is this? This like pre-market low from Friday or the low from Thursday, maybe. But honestly, setup-wise, not near as clean as Tesla. So I really, honestly think we made the right pick. Meta did end up eventually coming down, but after we were well finished for the day already, Meta was still just topping sideways here. And I was looking at this 661 cent support level from Friday, but nothing worth waiting around on. And you guys can see we did end up coming down here pretty aggressively, but once again, we ended up going sideways right above this level. And then we finally got the break, but overall, I think it was a perfect day for a one and done. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful trades. And for those of you that are in here that aren't in the floor, just real quick, I wanted to say check out the link in the description if you want to trade live with us on a daily basis. So yeah, now that all that's done, we'll go ahead and get into the charting for tomorrow. Obviously, we had a pretty big selling day today, and this is one of those days that I was actually talking about last night. Like I'm cool with continuing in one specific trend for a while, but when we do have these big sell-offs like we did today, it opens us up for much more opportunities for the market to bounce back to the upside, which in turn kind of gives us less setups here. Because I have a feeling that a lot of the setups we're going to be looking at are probably going to be lows of day from today. And obviously, if we end up bouncing overnight or if we end up bouncing in the morning after market opens, that kind of gets rid of a lot of our setups. So we're going to obviously go through, see what we've got cooking first before we get too biased on any direction here. But yeah, just something I wanted to throw out there. Yeah, so that's what we had today, and we had earnings on Oracle after close, so I want to check this out as well. Looks like we kind of didn't really go anywhere, to be honest. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. AMD is coming down here to a beautiful level at 95.19. I definitely like this. So I'm definitely going to leave that marked. Or actually, I've got to mark this, but yeah. Airbnb, I'm unmarking. Amazon, I am also unmarking. I really just don't like where it's at on this 4-hour trend. This 4-hour channel that we're at makes it way easier for this thing to bounce. When we have these bottom side downtrends here, it's a lot easier for the stocks to bounce. ARM, I'm all good. AVGO, we're coming back down. What's up, Dave? Doing good. AVGO at 177.61. Let's see. We do have a 15-minute trend lining up basically right below this. Yeah, I don't mind the setup here, and I'm fairly confident we are still in the process of filling this gap. No, might be wrong. No, we filled the gap. Gap has been filled on the 1 year, 1 day, and yeah, I think that this level doesn't look too bad. I just don't like that trend on the 15 minutes. So that might be something worth watching, or at least throwing on the side watch, because that trend's obviously going to be a little different by the time we get to tomorrow morning. How to just buy a Tesla, put it open, and sell it at noon. Yeah, Justin, don't blame you. Don't blame you. So coin here at 175.97. We had a very small gap. We ended up just closing after hours, actually. Yeah, I think I'm good on coin. I'm good on coin. Costco, I'm all good on. CRM, I am all good on as well. See, what do we have on crowd here? What's this? That does not look too bad. 303.79 to the downside. I like that. Only issue with crowd is contract volume, so we would have to see what we're looking like volume wise on this, but yeah, contract volume on crowd's the only thing you'd really have to worry about there. I am most likely going to mark this though. Moving on, I saw we had some type of news with Delta. Okay. Yeah, regardless of news on Delta here, I think I'm probably going to stay away from this. Yeah. Contract volume on this is pretty lacking as well, so. DDOG coming for 180-day lows here. Hmm. 96.80. Obviously, we're pretty far away from that right now, but 96.80 would probably be the only thing that I would be looking at on this. Or wait, I said 96.80. It's 98.80. Wow, my bad. Yeah, 98.80 would be about the only thing I'd look at on DDOG, but once again, not really one of those that's got enough volume for me to really care too much about. Disney, really no setups here. These levels that we're at here are super old levels. So yeah, nothing there. Google, what do we have going on? Oh, Google, I actually like. I like Google a lot here at this 163.70. We bounced almost to a T off of this today. I do really like that because that's from a while back. We set that support. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I like Google a lot. It's definitely going to be up there on the watch list. Wow, IBM made new highs today and then tanked back down. All good there. Meta, I like this 585.25. And I know that we did break it right here, but we really didn't break, break and hold. So yeah, 585.25 I do like, and it looks like once again we bounced basically right off of it. We broke by like 15 cents after hours, but that's nothing to be too concerned with. So Meta, I'll keep on there. And even if we do break this pre-market, I'm a big fan of 580. So Meta, I'm cool with. Meta's been weird recently with contract volume though. Like it takes all day for these to pick up like 1,000, 2,000 volume. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is there, but that is just something I've noticed over the past like 2 weeks, maybe 3. Meta's just been like completely dead on contract volume. Yeah, Meta's definitely getting marked though, because I do like the level. That one's just, it's been a little weird recently. Microsoft making new 180-day lows, new yearly lows. But as far as setups go, there's nothing that I am too interested in here. If you guys are big Microsoft fans, then maybe you would look at the after hours low and be okay with that. But personally, I'm not a fan. MSTR, we have, or wait, say we had earnings on that a couple weeks ago. Oh, it was Marvel. Sorry, it was Marvel. We had earnings on last week. That makes more sense. Yeah. Okay, so MSTR actually coming down here to this 230 level. I do like this to the downside from today's low. I also like this at what is this? 222.05. Yeah, I do like MSTR here. This is 231.60 right here. And what is our low from today? Our low from today is 231.62. Yeah, this looks good. That looks really nice. I'm actually going to get rid of these in the meantime just because it makes the chart look a bit messier when it doesn't need to. But yeah, MSTR looks good. Also, if anybody has any stocks that they want me to check out after I get through my watch list, just make sure you throw the stock and the level in the chat and I will take a look at it. But yeah, I forgot to mention that at the beginning. I'm all right. NVIDIA. See, NVIDIA is interesting because I've been really, really liking Tesla's setups like every single day. NVIDIA has been selling off as well. It's just like everything that people have been pointing out on here. Like people have asked me, like this morning, somebody asked if I like NVIDIA, and I just really did not like the level to the downside. And it was the same type of thing we were looking at on Tesla. We were looking at Tesla's low from Friday, pre-market low, possibly for an entry. And NVIDIA was kind of the same thing. They were asking about pre-market low on NVIDIA. I just have not been a big fan of this. And it's really been moving pretty choppy compared to everything else we've been trading. So honestly, sorry, long story short here, I don't think that I'm going to be looking at NVIDIA, even though we do have a low from today, low from after hours, whatever. I really don't think I'm going to be looking at NVIDIA for a little while here unless we get like a nice bounce day where we can set up a super clear, super solid setup on this. I'm just really not a fan of the pre-market lows, pre-market highs, whatever on NVIDIA. So moral of that story is I am going to be skipping that. Oracle, I'm not interested in until we get down to our previous earnings low here at 138.50, which it looks like, is that what our low was today? Or what am I dyslexic tonight? 136.50. Sorry. We got down to 137.50 on this low from earnings. So I would be interested in this on Oracle at 136.50. But yeah, before that, I'm really not interested. And the only reason that I'm really considering that is just because we did have earnings. And if we see a continuation of this momentum from earnings, I would be super cool with that. TLTR coming down here as well. Kind of the consensus of everything right now is it's coming down right now. But I'm personally not interested in this until we get down to 70, which is not too far away. The only issue with stuff like this is I do have a lot of stuff marked that is just within the range of being possible to happen, but also just far enough away that I don't necessarily want to put it on the watch list. So it's looking like we're going to have a lot of side watches tonight. Um, and those are going to get narrowed down in the morning, of course, but yeah. Geez, I haven't looked at SMCI in a minute. This thing is doing pretty much nothing. And T-Mobile, I'm still interested in if we get up to these highs at 279.49, but before that, I'm really not, to be honest. And Tesla, there's nothing to even look at right now, to be honest with you. We're at 215 lows after hours, but like there's really no setup here. So I'm sure that Tesla's probably going to wind its way up on the watch list in the morning, but as of right now, this thing is just dying. Like this stock is just dying. Every single candle today, my bad. You have one candle here on the 1 hour time frame that was barely green. Other than that, every other candle was red all day long. So, man. See, I'm loving this right now. As soon as we get to the point where we're trying to push again, though, it's going to leave us with no setups. Like, it's going to get to the point where it's going to look like this. It's okay. It's either going to continue giving us nice setups to the downside every morning, or it's going to get to the point where it looks like this right now, how it does after hours, where all we're doing is just grinding lower and grinding lower and lower and lower. And that makes it super difficult to find solid setups on this. So, like I said, I'm sure we're probably going to end up seeing Tesla on the watch list in the morning, but hello. But as of right now, I really don't have anything for Tesla either. Let's see. All right, cool. Yeah, so that is everything that I'm watching. I'll go ahead and get to writing out the watch list right now. Also, I'm loving this time change, guys. It got around to being almost lesson time, and I didn't even realize it because it wasn't pitch black for 3 hours beforehand. So very nice. The winter sadness is leaving. AMD, let's see. AMD looking at 95.19. Do we have anything after this though? 95. Not at my computer, so I didn't see. Is PLTR anything? Yes, Justin. I'm gonna write an idea for PLTR. It's most likely gonna be on the side watch. That's what I'm saying, Tarnbeer. I love it. I love it. Okay, so AMD, really the only trend we have here is on the 1 hour, and that gives us room down to 94.69. So AMD, I'll be looking at 95.19 support for entry, targeting a break below 95. After that, we have room to the 1 hour trend at 94.69. Yeah, there we go. There's AMD, and obviously this trend is most likely going to change before we open tomorrow. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. I'm going to throw this in here as well just because this is a big level on the weekly time frame. But after this, we have room down to the weekly support at 93.45. So highly doubt we're going to be holding for a move that's that large, especially on AMD, but just in case, I want to throw that level in there as well, just to keep it fresh in people's minds. AVGO, what did we say on this? We like, or I like, 177.61. Got room on the 1 hour down to 174. What's this other level from? Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, I do like this a lot. This is probably going to take AMD's place because I'm going to, or not take its place, but I'm going to arrange them in favorites if I can by the time we get done with this. So looking at 171 for entry. Targeting a move to our next major support at 175.99. Below this, I will be targeting the 175 break, then the 1 hour trend at 174.01. Beautiful. Next up, we have Crowd. Let's see, were there any trends on Crowd here? He broke below the 1 hour. Okay, we really don't have any trends on Crowd. Do we have any other levels on Crowd? We have a lot of room down on this, actually. I'm going to extend this to the left real quick. See where we're at. Yeah, we actually have a pretty decent amount of room down here, but I will probably just target momentum below 303. That seems like the most realistic target I could possibly give Crowd, is just targeting the momentum below the 303 level. Google, definitely up there as one of the favorites. right. Got Google. We have Meta up next. Wow. We have a lot of setups for tomorrow, actually. Jeez. When we have room like this, it's so difficult to not like overshoot realistic expectations for a move on something like this, but it's like you've got so much room, and getting to 580 would not be surprising whatsoever, but I don't want my only target on this to be 580 because that, I mean, it is a $5 move, so it is pretty far, but it, with this type of setup, I feel like we can super easily see that. So there. Probably the best way that I can write that to not boost expectations. MSTR. Wow, did we just... Am I crazy? Did we just break that? We did. Damn. All right. So, MSTR, it's looking like 222.05 is the level. At 222.05. Okay. Oracle. Looking at the 136. Okay. Oracle, PLTR, wow. PLTR is getting a lot closer, or it is a lot closer than I thought it was. Because I was thinking this was a super easy side watch here, but PLTR is pretty close as well, guys. PLTR looking at the 70 support. For a scalp there. I'll just put it that way. And I think that's everything. Yeah, this is everything. So I'll go ahead and go through here and rearrange these in order of importance here. I think I said Google is probably going to be up there. AVGO is probably going to be above AMD as well. So let's just X. Boom. Command B. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, that is everything that I have for tomorrow, and we actually have more time than I thought we did left. So, um, yeah, if you guys want to take a screenshot of this real quick, if you're not in the floor, take a screenshot, save it, get it charted on your own. Yeah, and get these levels ready for tomorrow. But if you are in the floor, I'm going to be sending this in the lessons tab after we wrap this up. But if anybody in here has anything they want me to check out, let me know, and I'm more than happy to check it out. And yeah. Also, once again, if you want to trade live with us on a daily basis, click the first link in the description, and we will see you on the other side. Not having any upside setups in case market recovers. Yeah, same, Justin. But if market does recover and we don't have any upside setups by the time market opens, then that's a perfect point to have a cash day, chill out, let the market regain whatever it needs to regain, and then you have some setups for the following day. No problem, Justin. Yeah, so if anybody has any questions or anything they want to go over at all, I'm cool with hanging out for the next 20 minutes and doing whatever with you guys. But if not, that's everything I'm watching for tomorrow. Everybody that's in the floor, I'll get this in the lessons tab right after we're done. Everybody that's not, come trade with us. First link in the description. I appreciate you guys hanging out, sticking around. And if you guys have any questions that you want to ask, but you don't feel comfortable asking it like in front of others, feel free to shoot me a DM, and I'm happy to help. So yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday night. It's a beautiful day today. Let's continue it this week, continue this month on a good note. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I will see you in the morning. Peace.